Hi, I'm Jason from TechBites. The world is being transformed by AI. It is being employed across industries from media to finance. Marketing is not an exemption. While there is excitement about the possibilities it can bring, there are also concerns about how reliable AI-generated content can be when it comes to real-life use. ChatGPT is an emerging AI-powered tool introduced in November of 2022. But it has already gained popularity amongst marketers for its unique capabilities. In this video, we will explore its potential and discuss how it can benefit businesses. So what do people in marketing know about AI in general? And how many of them use AI tools already? The answers might be more surprising than you think. As per the findings of Influencer Marketing Hub, who surveyed over 2,700 marketing professionals from different fields, AI is not a new concept for marketers. According to the survey report published in February of 2023, over 60% of marketers have already used AI tools in their marketing activities. Here are some more interesting takeaways from the report. 19.2% of respondents spent more than 40% of their marketing budget on AI-driven campaigns. 71.2% believe that AI can outperform humans at their jobs. The main reason for not using AI yet was because of a lack of understanding and a high cost of implementation. Just 1/3 of the marketers have concerns about AI taking their jobs, whereas another 1/3 seemed to not be scared at all, and the rest of them replied maybe. If we have a look at the tools that they use, we can see that ChatGPT is not their most popular AI tool, but instead, it is Jasper AI. You may wonder how anything could be more popular than ChatGPT, but in reality, there is no mystery here. Jasper AI has been introduced earlier in February 2021 and has an AI copywriting tool. It has been already changing the marketing industry for 2 years before ChatGPT's release. However, you can't really call them rivals. Since Jasper AI is built on top of the GPT technology by OpenAI, they are more relatives than competitors. And according to the report, ChatGPT is already second most used AI software in marketing. Bearing in mind its incredible popularity across the world, it has the potential to become the most used. So let's dive deeper into the possibilities offered by OpenAI and explore how ChatGPT can assist marketing professionals in streamlining their repetitive tasks. Let's pretend that we are entrepreneurs planning to launch a new coding school in London. Let's name it Coding Future. The school will offer a 4-month full-time bootcamp in front-end and back-end web development. Coding Future will be located in the trendy area of Shoreditch. Now, as marketers, we will conduct initial research to find direct and indirect competitors and their brand names. Let's do our first prompt. Here, we are introducing our product to ChatGPT, providing description of the bootcamp and asking it to create a table of the data that we need. We see the result for widely known web development schools in London, like Lowagon and General Assembly. What's next? Let's ask for their pricing strategies. You can see the result on the screenshot. Pay attention to the disclaimer about September 2021. To get the actual data relevant for today, you have to wait until OpenAI connects ChatGPT to the real world. Another type of research marketers normally do is SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. These are 4 main things you can focus on when assessing your business and choosing the best marketing strategy. Let's ask ChatGPT if it can do SWOT analysis for one of our rivals, Makers Academy, which is located in Shoreditch, same as us. And it has something to say. It lists reputation, strong community, job placement scheme, and agile approach as their strong sides. But it can also name their weaknesses, such as high course and limited course offerings, as well as threats and opportunities. Pretty much what you expect as a result of your normal SWOT analysis. Next time, if your team is too busy, you can delegate SWOT to AI. Marketers can also use ChatGPT to generate a table of competitors' Google Ads headlines, ads descriptions, search campaign type, target words, and CTA, and have them all in one place. Finally, we can ask AI to generate user personas and the target audience description for Coding Future. But let's first add more detail about the school so that we are much more specific. We are adding now the information about the curriculum, the location, and the additional bonuses for students, yoga, and mindfulness support free coffee, beer parties, etc. And ChatGPT generates 3 user personas based on your details and its own knowledge. 30-year-old career switcher Hannah, recent graduate Michael, 22 years old, and the web designer named Sarah. It also provides info about what each of them wants from the course, what challenges they face, what are their other interests, and their goals. So how can this be used further? User personas in marketing are great for customizing the experience and increasing customer satisfaction and loyalty. Identifying the outreach channels that are most effective for each type of customer. Sharing your customer personas across your organization to ensure that everyone has a clear understanding of your target audience. Customizing your sales message. Alternatively, we can create another prompt and ask ChatGPT to give us more general audience description. But do keep in mind, ChatGPT's data are not 100% reliable, since AI can be wrong and needs human supervision. Moreover, we know that ChatGPT has been trained with dataset until September 2021. However, it is a good tool for analyzing vast amounts of data, and it can provide you a rough result immediately and save you from long, tedious work of manual searching for information. And now, the most famous function of the AI in marketing, content creation. After we know what we want, ChatGPT can be our helper for planning marketing content for our coding school. To start, let's request it to create a marketing calendar for Coding Future. We specify that the course starts in June of 2023 and the marketing campaign should be planned from May to August to get more students. And we get initial ideas which we can later generate with more detailed requests or edit manually. It is giving us ideas of blog posts, webinars, Q&A sessions, live coding challenges, student success stories, etc. We can also send more prompts from specific ideas or customize some parts of this calendar to tailor it, for example, to local community or inside events. Now, we can go further and ask ChatGPT to create some pieces of content from above. Let's create a prompt to request a description of the campus of our school. To do so, we must add some more details about it. It's stylish and modern, it looks like a Google office, and it has a great hipster vibe. Shoreditch Station nearby, Spitalfields Market nearby, and it's dog friendly. We receive a nice short description text, which we can include into our website. And all details we requested to focus on are included into the text. ChatGPT can also be used to pitch emails. Imagine we are just about to launch our email marketing campaign, announcing our Coding Future opening. Let's create a pitching email inviting more students to enroll. In the following prompt, we'll ask ChatGPT to focus on a tech stack and tailor it to our target audience. We receive a draft of our pitching email. However, if we read it through, we will find that it's a little generic. Let's try to make it more tailored to the audience we target. And to get more specific about outputs, we need to write a better and more specific prompt. Let's give ChatGPT more context and add more requirements. This time, we'll ask it to focus on career changes, stress the value of job seekers, assistance team helping graduates in finding jobs and preparing for interviews, stress the importance of exclusive partnerships with employers, Ticketmaster, Just Eat, KPMG, which offer vacancies exclusively to our graduates. And the results look better now. It mentions career change in the beginning and adds info about job seekers, assistance, and partnership programs. Let's rewrite it once again, and this time ask GPT to add info about Coding Future's campus into the text. In its result, it mentions modern campus in Shoreditch with a great hipster vibe, dog-friendly environment, and easy access to nearby landmarks like Shoreditch Station and Spitalfields Market. Never thought of Shoreditch Station as a landmark, but we can regenerate the answer if we don't like it, or just edit it manually. The more context and instructions we provide, the more relevant output will be. Another important thing to remember is always keep your context in the same conversation. As you saw in the previous video, ChatGPT is helpful with keeping the context of the topic as long as you keep the conversation in the same scope. This means that it remembers your earlier input, but if you start a new conversation, it will not be able to access the previous context. For example, If we ask for key things to know about Coding Future Bootcamp in our ongoing conversation, ChatGPT will provide us with precise info based on earlier input. But if we ask the same question in a new chat, it will create an empty, generic text based on what it generally knows about coding bootcamps. Next, let's create a blog post. Imagine we have a scheduled open day, and we have to confirm our special guest, Sheryl Sandberg, CEO of Meta Platforms. Yes, I know she is not in Meta anymore, but let's pretend. ChatGPT version will not be aware of her last year career change. We are asking to write a viral post for Facebook for Coding Future opening day, focusing on two things. The date is the 4th of May. Focus on Sheryl Sandberg as a special guest. And here comes the engaging post, which is not only satisfying our latest requirements, but also adds more data as it finds useful from previous prompts. The tech stack we teach, our campus is dog-friendly. And finally, it gets us a set of hashtags relevant to our event, including hashtag Sheryl Sandberg and hashtag Women in Tech, aiming to make our post viral. Please pay attention that in this example, we have specified in the channel we will be using and the key things to focus on. The more context we provide, the better the output we receive. Another good practice worth mentioning in this course is giving ChatGPT a role which describes its current goals. In the following video, we can give it a role of social media manager who wants to advertise the product on LinkedIn. From now on, ChatGPT is acting as an SMM specialist, bringing its best knowledge of SMM to the table and rewriting the post in LinkedIn style. Again, we should not forget that ChatGPT should not be fully relied on. One problem is that sometimes it can just give you the wrong information. It is a fantastic tool to work with, but one should never forget that it can hallucinate. For example, in December of 2022, journalist Mike Pearl asked ChatGPT, "What is the largest country in Central America that isn't Mexico?" Surprisingly, it replied, Guatemala. However, the truth is that Honduras and Nicaragua are much larger, but ChatGPT failed to fact-check that general knowledge. Or have a look at this reply got by one of our preface content editors in April of 2023. They asked ChatGPT to just check the grammar of the paragraph, and here is what they got. The reply was saying that the grammar was correct. However, it pointed out that the sentence is not correct, as the current date is April 2023, and it is not possible for an event in November 2022 to have occurred yet. So, one should bear in mind that replies from ChatGPT must always be supervised and fact-checked. Another problem could be that ChatGPT's inner rules that restrict us from creating content which can be treated as inappropriate. Sometimes AI can just not be smart enough to evaluate it properly due to missing context. Let's assume that we are launching a special one-off Coding Future course for female coders in September, aiming to address the issue of gender inequality in the tech industry. Let's ask ChatGPT to generate a pitching email inviting women to enroll. Generating a pitching email inviting women only to the new Coding Future course starting in September of 2023. And you can see the answer here. Okay, maybe we have been too harsh on men not allowed. Let's remove it. And what can we see as a result? It talks to us about its own principles of equality and inclusivity. To solve that, we need to think a little more on how we can let ChatGPT know that we do not intend to offend anyone here. After careful consideration, we can solve the issue with a prompt similar to generate a pitching email about our special 4-month course for women only, aimed to address the issue of gender inequality in IT. Stress that men are still welcome for other courses. Then it starts working fine. Let's not forget that ChatGPT has been designed to generate human-like responses to natural environment inputs. By training on a vast amount of text data, including online ads, ChatGPT is able to understand the structure, language, and tone of Google Ads. It can use this knowledge to generate ads that are relevant and engaging to potential customers. From this demo, we can see how it generates us a structured Google ad with a headline, call to action, and the description, which includes information from our earlier input. Now we can tweak it or generate more ideas for descriptions. For example, we can take an existing Google ad, which is not performing well, and try and make it better. In this example, I asked, write 3 new descriptions for my ad more appealing and engaging than my current description. Maximum length, 90 characters, and providing it with existing description. It gives me 3 short descriptions. Again, we should not accept ChatGPT's completions as 100%. AI output needs to be reviewed, but it serves well as a source of ideas and examples. Let's see if AI can really outperform humans in creating content like Google Ads. Let's write 2 descriptions of our special course for female coders starting in September of 2023, and then compare its effectiveness using Headline Analyzer provided by Advanced Marketing Institute. So, I've created 2 headlines out of my head, and I would like to check its performance estimate. My first one is, Join Coding Future Special Web Development Course for Females, and I'm getting 22%. Let's check the second one. Are you ready to start your career in web? Join the Female Coders course, and I'm doing better here, getting 42%. Now, let's ask ChatGPT what it can offer. Our prompt is, create 2 appealing and engaging headlines for my ad for Coding Future Web Development Course for Females. And when we are testing it, we are getting 30% for the first one. Good job, better than me. And the second one gets just 15%. Okay, it's even, 1-1. Let's regenerate our request a few times to see if ChatGPT can deliver better results. We are asking ChatGPT to generate another 2 headlines. We are checking the result, and we're getting 30% and 8%. We are clicking Regenerate Response button again and getting the new result. Checking it again in Headlines Analyzer and getting 23% and 21% respectively. Was it better this time? Asks ChatGPT. We reply, yes. Reiterate again, and the new result gets us 30% and 41%. Again, let's show some appreciation by clicking Better button. And then, trying one more time and getting 33% and 16%. So, we can probably choose the 2 best results, which will be 42% for the headline created by human and 41% from our latest iterations. In the latest demo, we have not added any new context to our prompts and just asked ChatGPT to regenerate the response extensively. It's good to know that even if the result does not change significantly, we can still choose some better options from available ones. What can be created by AI SEO-wise? Furthermore, ChatGPT can create SEO elements. For instance, this is a meta description for the text about Coding Future campus we have created in the beginning. And if we decide we need it shorter, 160 characters only, we can just ask it again. It is also happy to save your time by giving you ideas about search keywords. Here, we prompt a request for keywords for Coding Future Bootcamp and receive a set of relevant words. And if we request to cluster these keywords, ChatGPT can organize and group related keywords together based on their similarity and relevance to each other. Clustering keywords is important in SEO because it allows search engines to better understand the content and context of a web page and rank it more accurately for those particular keywords. These are just a few examples of how AI can assist marketing professionals in their daily SEO routine. It can also create FAQ, landing pages, captions, video scripts, and many more. Just ask ChatGPT with giving it a clear instruction and enough context. And don't forget to review the output with your professional eye. And last but not least, ChatGPT is a great tool to generate more technical content, such as spreadsheet formulas, schemas, regular expressions, and even scripting code snippets. Being able to use them helps a lot, but most marketers do not have a technical background, and sometimes it's difficult for them to write a proper line. AI is here to help. For example, many marketing professionals use Google Search Console and Google Analytics, which both support regular expressions to manipulate data. Here is an example of how ChatGPT can create a regular expression for a Google Analytics report. The user requests to extract all data from the GA report, matching the words Samsung and phone. Speaking about spreadsheets, ChatGPT can generate a formula to extract another set of data from values. This formula filters all rows from sheet 1, where column C contains the word Hong Kong. Next, in customer relationship management or CRM software, marketers may wish to use SQL queries to extract insights from the data, such as identifying patterns in customer behavior and preferences, creating customer segments, and generating reports. On the following screen video, you see an example of SQL query. The AI has been asked to create a query extracting all users with the last name Joseph, who visited a certain location today. And a smarter marketer can even generate a code snippet to be added to the web application. Here is an example of such a request. The user asks to send Facebook Pixel custom conversion event once as users scroll through 35% of the page, and ChatGPT generates the code. If you can do the same, you don't need to chase your developer for weeks anymore. In conclusion, ChatGPT can be an excellent tool for marketers, as it can assist them in automating their routine tasks such as content generation, data analysis, and customer support. This can free up marketers' time and allow them to focus on more complex and creative work, such as developing new marketing strategies, generating unique and compelling content, and exploring new channels for customer engagement. By using the capabilities of ChatGPT, marketers can increase their productivity, efficiency, and overall effectiveness in driving business growth and customer satisfaction. Thank you for watching TechBites. I'm Jason, and I hope to see you soon.